Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tessie. Today I'm going to be making a jumpsuit with a basque waistline. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you're here to subscribe, kindly do that and let's get right into the video. For this tutorial, I'll be making use of a bustier. So the top part is going to be a bustier and I've drafted out my bustier. I have several videos on how to draft this. So just watch any of my video and you will understand what I did here. So after drafting out my bustier, I'll just go ahead now to cut it out. So like I said, you just need to watch my video on how to draft a bustier, or if you want to use a corset, I also have a video on how to perfectly draft out a corset. So just use any of the upper parts that you want to. So after doing that, we're going to be cutting out the back as well. So this is what the back looks like. I'm going to be adding button at the yoke part of the back. So I'll go ahead now to cut out the back pattern. So guys, after cutting out the pattern, this is what it looks like for both the front and the back. So I've gone ahead to cut out my fabric. This is what it looks like. I've added my wording and my paper still on it. So what I'll do is to join the front together. So I'll place them right side facing each other and stitch using 1/2 inch. I'll do the same thing at this part as well. Then for the back, I'm going to be adding the damask on the back side. That's where the loop is going to be. So I'll place it this way and then stitch using 1/2 inch on both sides. I repeat same thing here. I'll place it at the loop area and then stitch using 1/2 inch on both sides. So guys, after joining the front part, this is what it looks like. You can see how the bustier is looking. So just watch any of my video on how to perfectly pad and iron a bustier to get this result. Without cup, the bustier is standing already. So you can see that I've not added cup on my bustier and it's standing already. So just watch any of my video on that. We're good to go. So what I'll be doing next is adding the yoke to the top part. So I'm going to add my yoke to the top part. So guys, I'll go ahead now to place it right side facing each other, stitch using 1/2 inch. I'll do the same thing for the other part. When I'm done, I'm going to turn it up using my lining piece. For the down part, I don't want this video too long. I've gone ahead to draft out my palazzo. I have several videos on how to perfectly cut and sew a palazzo trouser. So just watch any of my videos. So you can see I have 2 pieces for both the front and 2 pieces for the back as well. So the only difference between the front and the back is at the back I added 2 inches sewing allowance all the way down. So guys, I'm going to be working on the front and the back. So I'll take 1 piece of the front and 1 piece of the back and we're going to join it 1 inch all the way down. So I'll join it 1 inch all the way down. I'll repeat same process on this other part as well. I'll take one of the front, one of the back, place them right side facing each other and stitch using 1 inch all the way down. So guys, after stitching, what I'll be doing is closing up the front part. So I'll place them right side facing each other and then you can see we have the front to the front. So I'm just going to stitch from the waist all the way down to the crotch using 1/2 inch. So after stitching, what I'll be doing next is taking my measurement. So from the waist, I'll take my waist divided by 2. So whatever you have there, you chalk it down. Then from that waistline, you come down to your hip line. So you take your hip measurement divided by 2, you chalk it down. Then we're going to connect from the waist to that hip line and then from the hip all the way to the crotch using 1/2 inch all the way down. So I'll just connect it this way as you can see. So guys, I'll go ahead now to close it up and then I'm going to be closing the flap as well. Place them right side facing each other, stitch using 1 inch all the way down. Then for the front, this is what it looks like after turning with my lining. And then for the back, I've joined my yoke. I've added the eyelet. I have several videos on how to do this as well. So I'm going to be joining the front and the back together. I'll place them right side facing each other and then stitch the shoulder area. After stitching, I'm going to be shaping the top. After shaping, this is what it looks like. So we're going to be joining the top and the down part together. So first thing first, you need to notch your front. So you go ahead, fold it and notch the middle. So I've gone ahead to notch the middle. So I'm going to place it in the middle of the trouser. And then you can see that they are aligning. You can see that my top and my trouser is aligning at the waist area. So what I have at the top is what I'm having at the down part. So I'll go ahead now to sketch that V line. You can see what I did. So after sketching, I'm going to make the line visible for you guys. So I'll go ahead now to cut it out. So when cutting, we're only cutting the front, we're not cutting the back. So when cutting it out, you leave half inch all the way down for joining allowance. So guys, if you don't like this method, you can go ahead to cut out the front of the palazzo, cut out the front of the top part, join it together before joining the back to the back. I hope you understand what I said. So for this method I'm working with, after cutting it out, I'm going to join it together all the way to the back. Then for the sleeve, I've gone ahead to cut out my sleeve. You can use any sleeve of your choice. So what I did was to cut out the sleeve and then added net at the down part of the sleeve. So I just cut out my net and then pleated it step by step. So guys, after doing all of that, I'm going to be adding the sleeve to the jumpsuit and then I'll be showing guys the end result. So this is what it looks like. My client didn't come for fitting. I had to send it. It's not my size, so I couldn't wear it for you guys. Hope this tutorial was helpful. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video and drop a comment. See you guys. Bye.